Hey, this is Chris with Halo. I'm going to show you how to prep and prepare for box trucks. Basically, I like to start from the bottom and work my way down the vehicle from as far as I can reach down to the bottom. I found that way, once we put the scaffold out to clean and prepare for the top, if you do that first, scaffold's in your way, now you got to move all that, and you're working in between the scaffold and the truck, and you can't get that good elbow grease to wiping the truck down. So that's where we start, middle down. Put some soap on the rag to get it kind of started for you and wet. If you fold it, now we have 16 panels, or 8 panels, I'm sorry, that we can use for cleaning. So we give it the fourth fold there. Go ahead and lightly give yourself the spray, and then go ahead and wipe. And this is a mixture of dish soap and water. So we will start wiping with dish soap and water. This will help to get waxes, greases, oils, and certain kind of enzymes from bird droppings and dead bugs, sap, that kind of stuff. This vehicle has just been welded and assembled, so as you're cleaning, you may find little deals like this. So I'm going to put a little piece of tape there, just to remind me that there is a sharp edge that I'm going to have to address before we actually wrap anything. So we'll just do that to remind us that there's a harsh little deal there. Now, and also preparing to do this, we also do the soap and water. Wrap the squeegee, get your nice little edge, take your soap and water and work into those edges to get the debris and dirt, grease that's all out of there. And these areas here, when you're cleaning, as you see with my fingernail, stuff builds into these areas. This is the area that's most important for sticking. Material's going to stick here pretty much no matter what, unless there's a silicone or something like that on there. When you get to your corners and your edges though, that's where it's real important to make sure you don't have any dirt and debris, especially at corners. The 3 reasons that your material will fail right here: there's no stretch, which that's your first one. Wrong material. We know we're going to be using the correct material. It's a flat surface with no concaves. Or dirt and debris. So the one thing that would keep it from sticking here in this situation would be dirt and debris. And you can see me just doing these 2 small little edges, how much is actually right there at the end. So very important. Get that clean with your soap and water first. Make sure you check and have nothing in that groove. Same thing up into that groove. Once you're finished with your soap and water, now it's clean. This is cleaning part. Again, come into all your crevices. Once that's accomplished, you've got this all wiped down. Now it's clean. You switch over to alcohol and water. This is 91%. Give yourself a fine spray. Again, get your rag kind of wet. Fold it. Lightly spray so you're not running down the truck. And then again, give yourself a good wipe. And this is a good point to look. You wipe there, check your rag. If your rag ends up looking dirty, it's not clean yet. It's not ready to be prepped for alcohol. So once you have a clean rag, you know there's no dirt and debris on here, there's no wax, there's no grease. I have a clean rag. I'm good to go for my installation. Now again, with these vehicles, with the box trucks, make sure again, get into all your little grooves, nooks and crannies. Obviously you see how dirty that is. Same thing, nooks, crannies, corners. We'll do the whole thing that way. And then with the back door, process is the same. Alcohol or soap and water, then alcohol, But with these little grooves right here, a lot of cases are going to be tighter and smaller than your squeegee. If you just clean the face of it and then wipe it down, lay your material, when you go to do your install, what's going to happen more than likely is all the dirt and dust that's actually stuck inside this little crack is going to get pulled out into the static of the material and cause dirt to be in it, and you could have issues again. The three reasons it would fail: flat surface, right material. The only reason would be dirt and debris. So what we do is loosen the door up. We'll just take them till they open, and then we'll go through and clean out those grooves just like we do on every other hard edge on the vehicle. And that's how we prep the vehicle. Again, once you get the bottom done, you set up your scaffold. You do the same thing just on the top. And when you're doing the top, since you've already done the bottom, again, you don't want to, you don't want to soak it down and let it run down where you've already cleaned. So light spray on the rag, wipe off, and then everything that you've done on the bottom will still be prepped. Thanks, guys.